Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today's project, we picked up some chairs in the big box store. Now we have to assemble them and put them out back so we can use them for the summertime. Now we took everything out of the box, and as you can see, this is everything that we took out of the box. And this is what it's supposed to look like once we put it back together. All right, let me bring you in. I'm going to show you what kind of tools you're going to need, and then we're going to take this apart, lay all the pieces out, and we're going to put it together. I will tell you this, you're going to need a square drive, you're going to need a flat-headed screwdriver, and you're probably also going to need a Phillips head. So I would recommend picking up one of these kits that has everything in it that you can get at any one of the big box stores, or you can look on Amazon. If you check my Amazon store down below this video, you'll find a lot of the tools that I'm using in this video in my store below this. All right, let me bring you in. I'm going to show you the tools, and then we're going to get started, and we'll get this job done. Okay, this is the tools I'm going to be using here. I picked up this kit here a while back, and it's come in very handy with all my projects. It's made by DeWalt. Not that I'm recommending this company here. This is just the ones that I'm using myself. Same thing with the DeWalt drill, screwdriver type of thing. I'm not using a driver because I don't want to strip it out while going into the plastic. We may need a hammer, a screwdriver, a couple of different bits to actually do everything. And if you're like me, you may need your glasses so you can see what you're doing. All right, so let's open this up, let's lay it out, and let's put it together. Okay, now we laid it out the way we're going to put it together, and we're going to take our dowel pins, which are metal rods that hold everything lined up. We are going to need 3 of the bigger screws that come with it. The smaller screws and the bigger screws, we're going to need the larger screws, just so you know. We're going to take our pins and we're going to put them in where they belong here. And we're just going to tap them in so that they stay. I will tell you this, when you put these pins in, tap them in a little bit further than you would think, because you're going to have a little bit of a problem getting it together if they're not in far enough. Now we're going to take our leg like this, and we're going to take it and we're going to put it over the top of these pins, and they're going to go into these 2 holes right here, and it'll go over the top of this so we can put it together, okay? So we know that this has to face up, so we're going to bring it in here just like this. We're going to put our screws through the bottom right here. 3 of them we're going to use. Okay, that's nice and tight. Let's turn it over and do the exact same thing on the other side now. All right, next we're going to take this and we're going to turn it over like this. Okay, so that part is now finished. Let's work on the back over here now. Next we put our dowel pin right in here. We bring this up this way here. We're going to take our screw and we're going to screw it in. Now it's going to be hard for you to see in there, so I would recommend just have it pulled out just a little bit so you can see in there what you're doing. And now we'll screw it in all the way. Okay, nice and tight. Let's go over and do that leg right there now. Okay. All right, so now that's done, that's done. Next we're going to take our back of the seat and we'll put the back of the seat in. Once it's in here, we'll come back around the back of it. We're going to slide these into position. They'll snap right in there. We are going to take one of these screws like this, put it up in here, and then we're going to drive it up with our driver. This, so you know, is one of those smaller screws. It's got the square head. Okay, we'll do the exact same thing on this side over here now. That's nice and tight. Let's turn the chair over now and we'll put the bottom in. Okay, now looking at it from the bottom, of course, we're going to take our two screws and we're going to put them right in here. Just like this. There. And there. We're going to hold the chair back in position. Okay. Okay, nice and tight. Nice and tight. We'll do the exact same thing on this side over here now. I know it's going to be tough for you to see it. All right, let's turn it over and we'll put the arms together now. Okay, next we take a dowel pin, put it right in here, just like that. We then take our arm and put our arm on. These are left and right side, just so you know. This one is the other side. And this one, of course, is this side. So we're going to line this up with that little pin right there. Put it over the top of it. Just like that. Now we're going to take this screw and we're going to put it in from the bottom over here. It screws up through the side here. And we have 4 that screw up in there. So let's put these 4 in first. Our dowel pin has it lined up here for us. Remember, I said you don't want to over tighten them because it's only made of plastic. Okay, that's tight. Next we'll take the chair. I'll turn this so you can see here. There's a screw right in the side right here. We're going to drive that screw in there. Okay, and now that arm is on. Let's put the other arm on, and then we're going to test it out. And that's it. She's all done. All right, that's it. Our chairs are all built. As you can see, they didn't fall apart. All the screws are nice and tight. The only thing I would recommend is when you screw these screws in and you drive them in with your drill, don't use a driver, because a driver will over tighten it and strip everything out. You either use a drill to screw it in, which has the clutch that's adjustable on it, or just screw it in by hand so you don't strip anything out. But that's it. This job is done, and we're on to the next one. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.